Who is this?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Pink Boys podcast. It's been a short week. I feel like we just
I'm gonna
did
interrupt you before Tyson does.
Hey!
I was going to do that.
Get fucked.
Got him.
Tyson, you're slipping there, buddy.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh God.
I thought you already jumped in. You know, I really hate to do this thing. And I know you guys said something about like our Twitter or something like that, but for some reason my counter that I pay attention to is our subscribers on YouTube. So if you're listening to this, I can't believe I'm saying this, and you haven't already, go to the YouTube and sub to it, because that's the number that when that number goes up, that makes me feel good. And
Dopamine.
you want that.
We're now
Yeah,
at the stage where we're unironically saying, smash that like button.
Yeah.
no, you don't need to smash, but you can relax on the like button. You don't need to hit that one, but if you can subscribe, that would be cool. I'd appreciate that. So whatever.
Those numbers up.
Also,
Today,
we're going to set ourselves apart from other people that say, please subscribe. We're going to say we
Subscribe or get liquidated. That's
we deserve your subscription. All the free content that we put out for you guys, we deserve it. So just do it.
I know.
Shut up. Okay.
Every mouse click makes us coom.
Just subscribe or you get liquidated, and I don't make the rules. That's just what I've been told by the guys up top. Allah.
And
Subscribe or Ari's going to come kill you.
Yeah.
If you do subscribe, what is he like, Bloody Mary? Like say Ari Mary in the mirror 3 times, and then mention Chain Link, and he'll come and kill you or something. All right. Well, I would appreciate that, and you know, see, we make some calls here or there that might be helpful. So you can give us a little thumbs up. So would appreciate that. But how's everyone feeling today?
Really hungover.
Hungover. Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
I told you I went to the Kinoplex last night. I got absolutely fucking hammered.
What's the Kinoplex?
Were you drunk at the Kinoplex?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it was sick. The cinema, like
Australia.
Yeah.
So you're allowed to go to those now?
Yeah, no, now like in the last 2 days I've been able to do that. So yeah. God,
what did you see?
The Last Duel.
Okay.
You know, Adam Driver. It's like Jewel. Jewel ain't on.
It sounds like you're saying Jewel.
Jewel. Yeah, sorry, that's just my accent.
Yeah, it was good though.
Yeah, it was cool. I don't know. There's some of the usual like Hollywood fucking like because it's about the final trial by combat in France.
Okay.
And
so
it's
based
like
on a true story.
Yeah, based on a true story. But it's like it was like a rape case, and so the structure of the film was going through. Yeah, so the last trial by combat in France was about like rape. Like the guy, this woman was like, "Oh, this guy raped me," and then her husband was like, "Oh no, he didn't," and then they fought to the death type vibe. Which is fucking like it's like Night Kino. It's kind of sick. But like yeah, there's like the Hollywood pause, like you know, believe all women in there. But like if you can get past that, then yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah, I myself just got back from seeing Dune. I thought it was incredibly good, very tasteful with its special effects, and the 2.5 hours just kind of flew by. So we're just a bunch of cinephile intellectuals on this podcast, even though I don't believe that movies are actual art; they're more entertainment. So, but that's just me.
Anyway,
but
this is not a film podcast. Hang on.
Kino.
It will be soon.
Show me something on Bitcoin.
Oh, good.
That's good. So
Too soon.
Too soon. What?
Y'all ain't ready for this alpha.
Oh no. All right. Well, before I jump into that, there's something that's been going on the last week that I can't help but be paying attention to because it's all over my fucking feed. And this isn't meant to be a capricious indictment of the entire space of Dogecoin and Floki coin and Shiba coins. I'm more of the mindset, if you can make money off it and you know what you're doing, or don't know what you're doing and you're still making money off of it, then go do it. Go do what you got to do. I'm not jealous over that. I'm not seething over the fact that you put $10 into Sheeb and now you can retire. That's awesome. I'm really proud of you. But my issue is, if this space is going to move away from, I don't know, actual fundamental use as far as even Bitcoin or Ethereum, and just kind of trickle down into chasing Floki Inu butthole coins, then I'm not experienced or prepared enough to keep up with that. I don't want my bags depending on what people say on Twitter, because I'm not attuned to that. And maybe it's just because I'm getting old, or because I've been hanging out here a bit longer than I should be. But it's not.
You're gay.
Or maybe it's because I'm gay. I don't know. That was out of left field. Maybe I said something to give that away. But it's different now, I guess. Or maybe it's just a sign of the seasons. Maybe there's always like a certain point in the liquidity rotation where Dogecoins kind of get their day. So I just wanted to get your guys' thoughts on where things have been going lately.
I think you're definitely right. Like, shit is changing, and I'm with you, man. I'm too fucking old for this shit. Just give me a coin on Binance that I can buy or sell. I don't want to do like some shitty pancake swap with like $20 in liquidity. Just give me a ticker on Binance. That's all I want.
Yeah. And I don't understand how people are all doing this. Like, so, okay, full disclosure, I got some native Phantom on Phantom Opera and bought Undead Sheeb on the Phantom blockchain. It took me fucking forever. The gas fees were insanely high. I was on Spooky Swap. I was on MetaMask. I was doing all the shit. And I don't know how these people are switching in and out of these chains so fucking fast. It must be like second nature to them. But I felt like a man out of my league, like an old man who had
it's so like I feel like an old man like going on the internet for like asking my like grandson like, how do I go on Google, when like using like Uniswap and shit. Like it's just whack.
The more I see all of these different chain swaps and all these different platforms come about, and the way you interact with them both with each other, the more I kind of just want to sort of stick with trading Bitcoin and ETH just on leverage.
Yeah,
I feel
because I guess technically you could make the same amount of gains.
Yes, well, certainly more than the gains you can make on altcoins. That's for sure.
Right. Yeah, and I mean the risk probably isn't even that different given what some of these coins actually are.
No, certainly not. And here's my biggest fear, and I was pondering this the other day, is that we always hint at the fact that that crypto is going to become stratified at some point. Now, when the stock market it's always stratified, but when the gains aren't high enough for certain types of people, they start dabbling in penny stocks and ultra low cap, low movement, slinging crack rock penny stocks. Right now, I'm starting to think that Bitcoin is our S&P or our Apple stock, and Floki, Inu, and all that shit are now our penny stocks. And it's just the way things are going to be from now on. So if you just want modest, reasonable gains, you go into top 20, top 30, top 40 coins. Or if you want to go a little hard in the paint, you go and get baby sheep Floki millionaire baby Inu. You know what I mean? And the days where you could just do a 10x off a coin in the top 50, I don't know if they're around as much anymore now that the space is kind of changing. Do you guys see that or no?
Well, it's just like because
Phantom do like a 50x.
Yeah, but it's also like
Phantom did way more than a 50x.
Yeah, it's harder to find that.
The total market cap of the market now is at a point where the top coins, literally, if they start doing 10x's, it'll be fucking insane. Like if Ethereum 10x from here, it'd be worth what, like 4 trillion, something like that.
Tell me.
Yeah, it's like, I'll have a look. I'll look close to the top 10 and see the 10x. So yeah, so if Bitcoin did a 10x, it'd be 11 trillion. Ethereum 5 trillion. The BNB 800 billion. It's like fucking insane, these values. And so it's kind of, in the top 30, that's just like every dollar in market cap they want to go up higher. It's just harder and harder to get. So yeah, like the I'm still a believer in the 10x's and the 20x's and the 50x's. But they're just going to be like not in the top, like, for example, Link. I hate to bring up Link, but it's rank 14, and a 10x from here to $300. It's just going to be like really unlikely.
That's never going to happen, and those days are gone. In 2017, for instance, when that pump happened, when you were in the top 10, you were 10xing. If you were Ripple in the top 10 and you were already ranked number 3, there was room for you to keep on running. Now things have really, really changed a lot. Tyson, did you have any comments on this? I heard you said something.
No, I'm just looking at the fucking Bitcoin chart, and it doesn't look good for the short term. So I don't know.
Why
some
is
of my
that?
futures positions. All right, so I'm looking at ETH as well. I really don't like how on Bitcoin we popped above all-time high, and then we just got rejected back down. That tells me that if we stayed below all-time high, we're probably going down like a lot lower.
But couldn't that just be consolidating below resistance?
Yeah, but the fact that we took out the highs at all-time high means that it was a liquidity grab, probably for like positions to push.
All those longs that probably opened up the minute we broke our all-time high.
Yeah.
I'd love to see like
I don't know if it starts breaking down. My next target's 54.
Oh
yeah. I'm gonna set some bids at 53.9 around there.
That's
53.9.
Yeah.
Oof. He's gone and said it.
God, that's scary.
I will say it's so funny. You speak, not you personally, but we speak very casually about Bitcoin's prices sometimes in these segments. And I remember I said it last week, and you said something to a similar effect, but not as violent of a rejection. Basically, we're going to see the 50s again. Once we hit that all-time high, it's like, we're not done with the 50s. We're going to head back there for now. And I just want to point something out. I said that Bitcoin was going to, I wasn't sure if he was joking or something like that. He said it was going to go to 57777. Bitcoin literally dumped down to like 57815 or something like that. Literally, the margin of error from where Bitcoin dumped to and I's prediction was off by like less than 1% of Bitcoin's price. So it did exactly what we were saying. I said it'd be around 54. Tyson said the 50s were coming, and I'm not sure if he was just joking around or if he was serious. It actually did go. You were dead serious.
My sources are in the astral plane. You guys don't know about that.
That's funny. When I deal with the astral plane, I get attacked by a succubus and drained of my life force. So, I can't make it.
Tell us that. How do I summon a succubus?
Trust me, once you summon it, you're not going to want it hanging around, dude. It does what it needs to do. So I've never felt more used in my entire life. Let's just say that.
You're assuming I don't want that.
Turn you into a, how they farm like milk in factories.
Oh my God. Okay.
No, I don't want to.
Imagine an organic factory.
No, stop.
Hold on. I like where this is going.
What I was gonna, I know. I don't, because I'm the subject matter at hand here. So, but I'll just say, it's so funny that we casually make these predictions, and then when they actually happen, I'm like, wait, no, I don't want you to actually do that though. Can you please just go up?
Yeah. Cursed with knowledge, man. Cursed with knowledge.
I guess so. So I guess the question I want to pose to you guys, and I can start it off. Where are things going from here? Because I feel bearish as fuck, and I don't have a good reason for it, but I haven't been impressed with Bitcoin since it hit its all-time high. And actually, earlier this year when it did it, things were a lot a lot more exciting and things seemed a lot more livened up. But I think it's the SHIB Doge thing is kind of sucking all the air out of the room from the more traditional enjoyment we get from the all-time highs out of Bitcoin. So
it was even before that.
What? Okay, go ahead. What do you think, Tyson?
So ever since if you guys notice this, ever since Bitcoin and Ethereum tapped all-time high, it's been acting sluggish as
You've been acting up. You've been acting up, boy.
Yeah, it's been so slow in PA.
So you should smack a bitch, Tyson. Is that
I think a bitch needs to smack it down to 53, and that's what's gonna happen.
Dang, bruh.
Yeah, I think so.
Crazy, man.
Right now, it's just like limping along, and it's like, you know what? If you're gonna dump and you're gonna give us some pain, just do it. Just do it. Yeah. Just rip the Band-Aid off and go down to like 53K. I don't fucking care. Because
plus 53, it would be enough to flush out all the retards that longed at 60s anyway.
Yeah,
it would be healthy enough for the market.
We've been saying this for how long now? We were like, the fact that we've been talking about this in a bull run, we're like, oh, we have to flush out retards. We had COVID in March 2020, and like since then, it's like, no, this is the norm now. We have a black swan every other day.
The toilet flushes,
and it's like, oh, this is a healthy uptrend. Which it is.
I don't know. Kind of. I mean, there's some interesting circumstances that happened with crypto in the past few weeks. Like, you guys might not know this, but Coinbase has hit the #1 spot in the Apple App Store again.
It's been there for a while.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I was not paying attention.
No, it actually was #1.
Yeah, and you know when it was there last time? May.
Yep.
That was a very... Homie hit him with his darkest statement right there.
Yeah, dude. Didn't need that.
Yeah, maybe we should
I'm already ill as it is. If we get a crash here, you know what, bros? I'm going to take this pistol and I'm going to...
Well, you're British, so I know you don't own one, but that's okay. You can take your, I don't know, what do you get, BB gun and take your best swing.
My butter knife.
But it's actually funny that you mentioned that, your butter knife. Well, do you have a license for it?
Yeah, do you have a license for that, mate?
Ooh, I need to keep that one quiet.
Yeah, keep that real quiet. Not everything Tyson said about the FBI and Jacinda, that doesn't matter. But what you just said, I'm going to have to call you out on that. So let that be stricken from the record. It actually is kind of funny, Tyson, that you bring up Coinbase and the Coinbase app. So I don't know if it's a liquidity thing or the fact that they can't keep getting away with it, but I'm one of those slack-jawed fucking retards that actually tried to buy SHIB while it was pumping up. I'm not going to name all the decimals, but right now it's around 7 something or 6 something. I was trying to get it on the upswing.
6.5. Yeah, 6.5.
Okay, so I was trying to get on the upswing around like 4 or 5, and I was like, wow, everyone's doing really well with this. You know what? I'm just going to jump on. I'm bored at work. So I just I went to go buy it, and the second I hit market buy, all of Coinbase crashed and everyone's buy orders went to pending and the system locked up. So no one could buy or sell SHIB on Coinbase for a good hour.
Could you take it out of it? Could you like move the coins though to Binance, for example, or was it kind of?
You could not do any money that I used towards SHIB was inaccessible. I could not use it at all.
And then that's the dark side of aping into shit coins like Denton does. Like chasing all these fucking like Shiba Inu, Floki coins. Eventually, you're gonna get fucking rugged like hard.
But yes, but why is it happening on Coinbase? Why they did this shit with SHIB before?
They listed a shit coin and it does shit coin shit. Like I don't know. It's not surprising. I don't know why everyone's like Coinbase is such like of a sign of legitimacy. It was once upon a time. Once upon a time, it was. But now they literally list like actual fucking aids, and they're like, "OMG, it's so legit. It's on Coinbase." Wow. But like,
yeah, it used to be very honorable to get listed on there.
Yeah,
now
it was a big deal.
Computer and stuff like that.
It was a big fucking deal. But I think
he's on Coinbase.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Oh no.
They probably just got paid a shitload of money and they just don't care anymore.
It was so funny though, because then I was like, all right, well, I'll go see what Coinbase support was doing. And there was just some guy spamming them saying, I had all my daughter's leukemia money to like spend for her surgery and SHIB. I need my SHIB like right now. Coinbase, you ruined my life. I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
His daughter's nurturing money
Blimey.
in sheep.
Yeah.
Why'd you put leukemia money in your daughter's leukemia money?
I
Jesus
don't know.
Christ.
That was.
But is that in the same vein as like, so this is my entire village's savings?
Do not redeem, sirs.
Do not redeem.
Actually, I feel where the guy's coming from. This is time where I was on the train and I forgot to buy my ticket, so I was gonna get kicked off the train. So I just made up this story that I had cancer and I had to get back home.
Are you serious?
Did you have hair at the time?
And I had pretty short hair, like a buzz cut.
Okay, all right. That means you could have gotten away. Did you give a little cough there too?
Oh my god.
That's so ridiculous. Jesus, Christopher. All right. Well, to wrap it all up with a nice little bow, I guess, on Bitcoin discussion, just real quick, I want you guys to let me know: are we cool? Are we good? Like,
No.
is Bitcoin gonna pump back up and it's gonna break all-time highs, or is something really strange on the horizon for Bitcoin? Adam, what do you think?
I don't know. I just feel really uneasy at the moment.
Yeah.
Like you know, when things are looking like you feel uneasy when things are looking down, but I don't know. Like it's just at this weird fucking like 61K, just kind of hanging out. Like I don't know, man. Like I do think a dip down is probably more likely than a run back up to 67.
Yeah, I think so too.
But you know, that would just like destroy alts, which would be kind of not chill.
It's so funny. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, no, but like, I don't really have much to say. Like, I can't. Like, you saw that fucking Darth Maul wick. You know, a fucking.
I've never heard that phrase. That's really funny.
Have you never heard the phrase of Darth Maul? Okay, well, it's like the Darth Maul wick is when you see like a 4-hour candle or whatever the fuck, and it's got like a kind of a thickish body, aka the lightsaber handle, and then big fucking wicks on either side of it.
Stop.
What do you
I've
mean?
seen those on Phantom plenty of times.
Yeah,
That's for fucking
yeah.
sure. And it's so funny because I have more money now than I did a month ago, crypto wise, but I feel worse. It's so
I feel
weird.
less.
Things feel worse. It's so strange. Tyson, what do you think?
I think we get some pain.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think that we can overlook the fact that so many new people are coming in from Coinbase and dude, everything just feels toppy. Fucking like Loki did like a 10x in one day or some shit. Too many.
I did a lot more than that,
out.
dude. Yeah.
Like 58 and we go to 54. That's all I'm gonna say.
Are you starting to hear a lot more people in real life talking about crypto and stuff like that too, or?
Dude, my fucking brother just called me up, and he's a fucking personal trainer, right? And he's like, okay, I think it's time for me to get into crypto. I'm like, please don't fucking do this to me, bro. Come on.
I haven't made it yet, bro.
And guess what? The first thing he bought was Shiba. So
no.
You know what we should do? Damn. You just reminded me. If someone asks me about crypto, I'm gonna say like, why don't you you know what? Now's a bad time. You should get in like 4 or 5 months.
You know the worst thing? The worst thing, right? I asked him like what other coins are on his horizon, and his list is exactly the fucking same as my list. So he wants to buy Polkadot and Solana. It's so embarrassing.
It's like either side of the fucking like IQ curve.
Oh,
and like his brother's at one side and Tyson's at the other, but they arrive at the same conclusion.
Yeah, Tyson's on the left.
Wait, does he? I'll ask you later. But I was gonna say if he's listening to this, maybe that's why. But I don't know. That's so funny.
He doesn't listen to shit.
Oh man! All right, what do you think? Are we bullish on the horizon, or is it not good short term?
I think again, I'm gonna be a contrarian, so we can hedge our bets here.
Yeah, but do you actually think that? But make sure you say what you actually think.
All right. Well, looking at the weekly on Bitcoin, I think the previous candle was just a retest, and next week we're going to see a pump up. However,
well done. However,
the last week's wick, since it did go to all-time highs. See, I don't know how that looked compared to the previous all-time high. Like, Well, what do they call that? What do they call that candle again? Like an engulfing...
The weekly one that happened. It was like an inverted bowl. Or...
It's a shooting
What'd you
star.
say, Tyson?
Shooting star. There you go, Tyson. Yeah, that's a reversal signal.
Yeah, it's really fucking
star.
bad.
So
Very
I think
bearish.
I know.
Yeah. So I think some things are pointing towards some more short-term pain to flush people out, and then hopefully a reversal. I mean, it's not even November and it's not even December yet. So you got to make some time to make room for a run-up if you think one is going to happen. It's not like the clock will strike November 1st and it's like, I now decree Bitcoin will go up from this point henceforth.
Yeah, but that is how it works. That is how it works.
Possibly. All I know is that I've gone down the shitcoin rabbit hole like a disgusting game. I used to play craps or gamble on Counter-Strike games or NFL games to feed my gambling addiction, but I went down the fucking shitcoin rabbit hole yesterday. I first started with KuCoin. I relaxed on there. I was like, I'll get some Cadena. I've heard some good things, some whisper. So I went in on that and I was like, no, we need to go deeper. So I did all that phantom shit and got Undead Sheep, and I was like, you know what? This isn't satisfying enough. I need to go even deeper. So I went on some exchange that I've never even heard of, and you're doing all the 2FA stuff, and you're doing everything, and I got this shit coin called like UFO or something.
Did you get
UFO's not that unheard of, is it?
No, I refuse to. I think if I'm chasing dog coins at this point, you must be too late. You have to be too late.
Yeah, no, you are.
Come on, like
alien coins are the future
because it's
I'm telling
Halloween.
You.
It's Halloween time, and I wanted to be festive and learn how to use like the Phantom ecosystem and shit. So like, I'm fine with that. But like, I think Dogecoin's over. So is there another animal coming up I should look for? Ari, what do you think? Cats?
Cat coins, yes. Cat girl, pussy finance.
Oh yeah.
There's probably going to be like a yan kind of coin.
That's a good call. That's some old school shit.
Feline coin. I don't know. There's going to be shit like that. I think it's gonna take over. It's gonna be the battle of the animals. Good old cat versus dog. Which is gonna make it rain first?
It's so funny because I grew up with dogs, but I inherently recognize why cats are superior to
cats
dogs.
Are fucking cringe. No,
cats are superior.
Cats are so fucking cringe.
No.
I'm allergic to them, and I've never owned one, but I just know that they are like they aren't needy. And they don't supplement owners like weird validation to have some like four-legged thing just being like, oh my god, I'm so happy that you're home. Like they make you like they're just people with four legs. I feel like that do their own shit. Like
plus they will worship
pussies. What would you say, Tyson?
Like cats can chill. Like every time I meet my friend's dog, it just like fucking sucks me off. It just like has to go for a walk. It doesn't suck me off in that manner, but it's just like it starts humping my fucking leg and like it's
because dogs are happy to see you. Dogs love you, and then they'll chill out. Like
cats are happy to see you as well, but they're
cats
like,
fucking hate people.
Bro.
They're coy about it. Though. I like that.
They're cool.
No.
They're like a cat.
It's like a
coy
hard to get. Pretty much.
Oh my god.
Listen, Adam, tell me. Imagine you just like meeting up with your bros, right? Yeah, imagine if your mate just suddenly one day came up to you and he's like, Adam, and he starts like licking you. He like comes up behind you and he starts like humping your leg.
Yeah, but dogs aren't people.
I'm so glad to see you.
Dogs are dogs. Dogs aren't people.
That's true. I'd rather have a drink and be around a human that acts like a cat than a human who acts like a dog. That's a really, really good point. I like that a lot. I'm gonna that.
I feel that the human that will act like a cat will like will be like, oh, I'm going to take a piss, and then will never come back.
That's based.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's based. A cat's like
that is so cringe.
That's Sigma male behavior.
Exactly.
Okay.
He's like, the cat's just like, sorry, I have to go return some videotapes.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Tyson, did you ever figure out what was going on with that black cat that was fucking up all your other cats last week, or what?
I had a gun and I was about to shoot it, but I couldn't go through with it, so I just threw a couple buckets at it, and it got the message.
And it made a run for it.
No, because I realized like if I shot the cat, I had to clean up like the dead body and all that shit, and I'm like, I'm not doing that.
I mean, you're Chinese, so there is always the other.
Cook up a broth.
Yeah, why aren't you cooking that bad boy up, dude?
Yeah.
That'd be sick. We can tweet out like that. Uma Delicia, except the cat face like in your soup. There you go.
Dude, I'd have loved to fucking quickscope that bitch though. Holy shit.
Oh my gosh. I'm happy that you figured out that situation, Tyson. So, but moving on to even, I guess it's a less shitty shit coin. It's more of just my new prodigal son coin, because I'm moving on slowly but surely from Chainlink. I don't know. Are you still in it, Tyson? Phantom, are you still hanging out there?
Yeah, dude, I'm not selling until it hits $10. Let's fucking go.
All right.
Oh, fuck
Amen.
off. No.
Preach the good word, brother. Preach the good word.
I will not be selling until one single Phantom token is 10 United States Treasury Reserve dollars.
I think $10 is in the cards. If the bull run goes as expected.
Oh my god, you guys are gonna make me rope.
What do you think the point of this entire podcast is? It's a psyop.
Yeah, to push you over the edge. All right, to push you over the edge.
You know, I was gonna buy like 1.5 million Phantom at 2 cents at one point in like 2019, 2020.
Why do that when you could buy UFO right now? So
yeah.
But there was something that happened recently with them that made me realize everything I fucking hated about crypto. And they had a developer conference, and I previously said I was wrong. It takes a big man to admit he's wrong, like me. I said it was in Dubai. It's actually in Abu Dhabi. So whatever, same difference. So a developer conference for Phantom just happened in Abu Dhabi, and it was just pathetic. Like,
wait, can you red pill me? What's the difference between Abu Dhabi and Dubai?
Do not ask
different
me.
Places.
Oh, okay. I honestly, there are some. I live in America, and sometimes people bring up states, and I'm like, wait, is that a state or a city? Like, come on. Wyoming isn't a state. Come on now. So I basically wasn't taught
so
geography.
Dubai, the princes poo on you, and Abu Dhabi, you poo on the prince.
Oh my gosh. I think that's a Russia thing. Like in Soviet Russia, you like whatever. But they had a developer conference, and there's this one fucker that's like, I don't know, he's like he's not CEO, but he's in some way involved with like hyping, or he's around the developers or something with Phantom. His name is Harry Ye or something like that. Have you guys ever seen this guy or no?
I don't follow Phantom, so.
All right. So he did an interview during the conference that said there's 100% chance that Phantom will get listed on Coinbase. And he also said before one of his chats that there'll be some big news with Phantom, and he can't wait to reveal what it is. Basically, all the news is that there's going to be a cloud platform on Binance where you could trade Phantom shit coins on it. And I'm sick of these fucking and it's the community's fault too. They get so excited for these conferences, they hype them up, and they give exit liquidity to fucking scam artists like this Harry guy to just say whatever they want and keep pumping the price and sell when it's profitable for them. So I'm just saying, I'm feeling very, very out. I mean, I'm still going to keep my Phantom. I still think it's a great platform and there's good things in stores. But what is up with these fucking conferences? Why do they have to publicize them? It's a developer conference. So just go hang out with the developers and do it on your own time. Don't broadcast it and say a bunch of stupid shit and like get everyone else involved and get crypto Twitter involved in the community and everything. But maybe they're just a bunch of scam artists that want to pump their
All I'm going to say is just
when Phantom was 340, was it when the conference was happening? Like the
Phantom was like pushing up to 3 as the conference was going, and then right before Harry's speech, it plateaued at like 348 or 340, and mid-speech it plummeted down to like 320, right. And now it's been going down ever since, because everyone was talking about this stupid fucking conference, and it reminds me of Swell, Cebos, and like all the other fucking classics that just completely destroy token prices.
Was there a toilet flushing in the background of this guy's speech?
No, but I absolutely wouldn't be surprised at all. So it was just like, it just really bothers me when shitcoins have these conferences and communities expect anything to come out of them. Just ignore that they're happening. Just be like, that's nice that they're having a developer conference, but instead it's like, ooh, look at this. He hinted at this. He hinted at this. I think it's completely irresponsible that he said there's 100% chance it'll get listed on Coinbase. Just fucking. We need to sick the SEC.
No, Moyer. It's like it's 100% chance. 100% chance will be listed on the Coinbase. T.Noah.
What does T.Noah mean?
You know what a Noah is?
I can't tell what you're saying through that guise of Australian accent.
No, like is it like a Noah? Like Tyson gets it.
Is it like the Australian N-word or something?
No. What the fuck? Have you not seen this? Where like somebody will make like some stupid prediction about something.
Oh, mate, there's a fucking Noah on my dick.
And they're like, I'm a Noah.
Like T no one or something like that.
No, Knower.
I've never heard that phrase.
Fucking hell, bro.
I've never heard that at all. I can't believe you're just being blatantly racist on a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, well, this is just I feel harassed.
Good.
And unappreciated.
Yeah, well, it kind of brought me back to the good old days of Sergey. What was it, Cebos and all that stuff. So that was a classic. And then everyone get excited for Swell, which was Ripple's thing, where like Bill Clinton would speak or like Ben Bernanke or something.
Dude, you know what's funny about the Phantom dump? When the dump was happening, there was a day where it dumped and it got bought back the fuck up. Like I think it dumped from like 250 and pumped back up to like 320, and then I saw Moyer posted in general saying, "Oh, this is what a bad day in Phantom looks like." With a smug
so funny. That was so
such a
funny.
fucking top signal, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah. Why didn't you tell me I did my own top signal? You wanted me to learn for myself or something?
Dude, I bought into the hype. I'm like, damn, maybe this coin is different.
Well, all I can say is I hold a significant amount of Link, or else I used to, because Phantom's done so well compared to Link. I now hold more monetary value in Phantom than I do in Link. So I guess I'm a Fanty now, and I've used the platform and everything, and it is what it is. So I was just pissed off. I feel like all the wind got taken out of my sails, and we're gonna have to let some time go by before
your rebound was random dog shit coins.
Yes. My rebound was just buying a bunch of UFO and going on the KuCoin graveyard.
God, dude. Have you seen the Phantom weekly candle? It looks so bad, dude. Holy shit.
Shut up. Are you serious? You're telling me this right now? Jeez. I'm gonna have
It looks horrible.
Oh no, yeah, I'm looking at Phantom now. Oh no.
I'll pull it up.
Geez.
I'll pull it up, Jamie.
No.
I'll pull it up, Jamie.
Oh no. Oh, it's over.
You're saying it's like actually it looks like the top for Bitcoin, honestly. It's that same shape, you know?
Yeah, dude, that's not a nice candle.
Jesus. Okay, no, I actually got the chart up for real now. That is pretty bad.
That's a gross candle.
I was just trying to annoy you before, but now that's actually quite worrying.
That's okay. I'll be able to recover. So
the Phantom Bros will never recover from this.
Dude, one thing I want to bring up for Bitcoin is remember how like last episode we're talking about how it might, like, the market might top out in December and January and all that shit? Dude, apparently that idea is like so crowded on Twitter. Like I went on Twitter and I've seen like so many people, like fucking retards, say, "Oh yeah, it's easy, just sell in December / January and then you'll make it. That's like the exit of the market." And like the amount of crowd in this trade makes me think like that's probably not going to happen anymore.
So you're saying it's either going to happen way after that or way before that, or it might just not happen at all. Maybe the ETF was just like a sign to just kind of let it. It's kind of saying like, show's over, folks. Like, time to go home. Like, all the lights turned on at the bar and everything. You know, everything's just kind of been tratified, and we need to go into
the December January thing just looks really crowded and like midwit at this point.
It does.
But then again, the 64K top in May was pretty midwit as well, but it still happened, right? So who knows?
We'll see.
But it's like, at what point am I supposed to enjoy something or anything at all? Like, it just broke its highest price ever. surely more will come of that.
That's what
surely
they all
more
think.
will come of that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Wow.
It'd be the
I'm learning
funniest
a lot
fake out of
today.
all time. If it just dumped from
What?
here. This would be the funniest fake out of all time. It just pumps to like a new
Right
all-time
back to
high.
20. Right back to 20K.
Well, to
Oh,
No
be
stops.
I'm selling next month.
to be very frank with you guys, Bitcoin will most certainly be under 30K again in its life cycle, without a doubt.
No,
For
for sure.
sure.
I would bet more on that. I think there's a bigger chance of it going under 20K on a wick than it ever getting over 100K ever.
Oh, that's unlikely. I don't buy
that's
that.
You can't see me, but I'm sitting back in my
sonny
chair.
boy.
Yeah,
All smug like with your eye all cockeyed like.
Well, if you think about it, 20K
What?
and 100K, they're both equally the same distance from here.
Which way,
40K,
Western
yeah,
man?
40K up there.
Which way, Western man?
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I'll get away from the doom and gloom of Bitcoin for a second because I thought something was. I noticed something actually right before we started recording this is that all these coins that have to do with fucking online not NFT, but like online, like Ethereum based games or like blockchain games, their corresponding tokens are popping the fuck off, like Decentraland and Axie Infinity and all those things. Apparently, that has something to do with Facebook's name change to Meta.
Does it actually? Wait, really?
Yeah, I don't know if it has to do with because they all have similar names or because there's like some hints that Meta is trying to go into something like that with Facebook gaming. I'm not sure exactly what the relationship is, but there is one there apparently. And I just think once you're renaming your company, you're basically giving up. It's like the equivalent of like moving to Florida and like getting a new life. So I don't know. Tyson, what did you think of that of what's going on at Facebook and that name change and everything?
Dude, it's so fucking black pilling. Holy shit.
In what way?
I saw this quote on Twitter, and it's pretty funny. We've gotten to the point where an autistic man is deciding how we socialize.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's not
Damn.
bad.
That's full on.
Like
Yeah.
this is their answer for COVID, right? Like, oh yeah, you stay at home and you can put on this fucking gay like goggle and see like a whale on the wall or some shit, and then like, how about we just actually go outside, you dumb fuck? It pisses me off so much.
Oh God,
And dude, the most Orwellian thing about that announcement was if you look at like 2 minutes in, one of his friends, Mark Zuckerberg's friends, wants to share like a street painting with him, right? So she sends him the image using the fucking gay VR shit, and it pops out in the screen, and after like 5 seconds, it starts disappearing. So Mark's
just like my will to live.
Oh, it's disappearing. What's happening? And then the friend says, "Oh, I'll tip the artist so you can see it for a bit longer." So Facebook literally wants to monetize visual sight.
Pictures. What
They
the
want to
fuck?
monetize like sight itself. That's how fucking these people are.
Oh my God.
That's based. I'm gonna give it to that. Good old Zuckerberg. Good on
I
him.
just don't go on Facebook. I deleted my Facebook account the other day, and I just feel it's so fucking freeing. Like I don't
I,
care.
don't know, I deleted my Facebook years
Yeah,
ago.
like who cares, dude?
Everyone should be deleting their Facebooks, but I feel so bad for you guys because I'm a little older than you all, and you never experienced the true apex of the internet. The internet peaked hard as fuck in 2004, right on the tail end of MySpace. And you know why? It was before the internet was completely corporatized. So now
Yeah,
everyone
fuck.
has a delightful corporate umbrella to head to on the internet. Back in the day, if you wanted to talk about, let's say if crypto, well, I guess crypto did exist to a degree then. If you want to talk about that, you would go on a forum and talk to it about other like-minded people. And they wouldn't be some like
Yeah, I miss forums.
boy
Forums are cool.
there wouldn't be some like transgender person like trying to politicize whatever you're talking about. It was literally like everyone came there to talk about that specific thing. You do it with video games. You'd even do it with LGBT stuff. Like they had their own places where they go and talk about it and whatever. And it's just like everyone just stayed on their own sideline and relaxed. And it was where there was a high barrier to entry. And even to socialize on MySpace, you had to learn HTML. You had to put effort into it. You had to try. It's not like that on the internet anymore. Now your fucking annoying grandmom can come online with their stupid fucking boxy hat and aviators, whatever the fuck people wear for their profile pictures, and just start saying like, Trump this and Biden's the best and blah. It's just real. It's a cesspool now. It used to not be like that.
Like 2007 onwards, with the invention of the iPhone, that's where things got fucked, because now anyone and everyone has easy access to the internet, where prior to that you'd have to have been somewhat tech savvy to operate a computer and that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. And I want to say it was when we moved to cable internet and like fiber optic, where you could just go online in a second. Back when it was dial-up, you had to go online with intent. You had to go online with intent and be like, I'm going
dial-up
online.
was sick though. It was like
awesome.
It was all like
That sounded
Name
like
of this episode, Ari makes autistic noises to make himself feel better.
In this episode, a bunch of birds come to Ari's window thinking he wants to have sex with them.
Oh no, wait, watch this.
Okay.
That was not a sexy bird noise. I don't know what that was. So all I'm saying is that back in the day, you guys could hang out on GameFAQs forums. You could,
hell yeah.
Dude. There were so many fun things you could do, and now it's just like you go online and you go on Instagram and you go on Facebook and you be annoying as shit, and you don't actually engage with thoughtful comments. And it's by design. I mean, this is how the companies profit, and this is how social engineering works. So it's a shame we all succumb to it. And I think the internet should be decorporatized and dumbed down, because right now we've reached the nexus point where the internet is a net negative for humanity. I think it is right now.
But when's it going to become like that Futurama episode? Where
Which Futurama episode?
Yeah.
No, that Futurama episode where like you full on enter a virtual reality and the internet's like an actual world where you could, like, to go to a website you have to fucking walk there.
That would be. I like the concept of that, and honestly, we could probably do that right now.
I would finally get my fucking anime GF.
Finally.
Dude, what settings would you guys have? I'd have triple D's.
Oh
my
big
god!
DSLs.
All right, okay.
You go in VR chat and like laugh as a fucking 16-year-old anime schoolgirl.
Hey, but hey guys, I'm a 16-year-old Japanese schoolgirl.
Because you literally just said, I think you would.
No, I said I want an anime GF. I don't want to be an anime GF. Okay?
I don't know.
There's a very thin line right there, Tyson. But whatever. I want a short one with a small chest and green hair and blue eyes. Whatever. All right, let's move on. So,
wait. Hey.
Wait, that's my G.
Let's continue.
In other news.
Anyways, so Tyson, I know you like talking about you don't like talking about it, but I like when you talk about it. Even Adam too, he gets in them a little bit. Just kind of garbage that's been hanging out these days. You got your Lunas and your Atoms and all that, and like what's that one you guys are into? Pyre or whatever.
Yeah, it's popping right. It's popping the fuck off right this very second.
It's holding up on the market so good, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's such a Chad coin. Yeah, it's so good.
So what you're trying to say? Wait, isn't that a game token too? Doesn't have to do with the game.
I have no idea what the fuck it does.
Yeah,
all I know is it's based.
I think it's associated with it. Like, I don't know. Like, me and Tyson have we have very similar investing philosophy, and it's literally like whatever feels comfy to hold. And like RSR, for example, is such a fucking comfy coin.
Look at PYR's logo. It looks so cool.
Yeah, it does.
I have a couple picks though. I think I mentioned last episode I was in a couple positions. I closed, I think a lot of them.
With your boyfriend?
Well, missionary first of all, and then
what? How's that possible? All right, keep going.
Ari rotated back to doggy. I hit it from the back.
What? Is that why I'm so ill as of lately?
Right now,
You can hear it
I
in my
spilled
voice,
out.
but I'm genuinely ill right now.
Episode title: Tyson gives Ari AIDS.
Through violent gay sex.
AIDS with 3 eyes.
All right, what you got, Tyson?
All right. Last week I think in Solana, Luna, and Atom. I closed those trades for a profit. And now I'm scaling into a thick as fuck ETH long. I think ETH eventually goes to 10K if it does, like if it just continues, right? So I'm just gonna swap out these futures positions for a thick ETH long. I'm only in for half size. If the market dips, I'm gonna
That's
add.
not thick.
No, half size because the market might dip, right? So if it dips, I'm gonna add the remainder.
Boy, that ain't thick shit. No.
I'm risking like 20% of my portfolio on this.
Oh,
on this
okay.
trade.
That's pretty thick.
Yeah, and I think Matic pops off as well still, but it might dump to like 170 first.
I mean, it's still been doing well since you called it, anyways. Do you think I can't fucking stand them as people on Twitter, but do you think our Cardano's gonna do anything or what?
I think Cardano dumps to 150 before going up like way high. So
yeah.
So if Bitcoin dumps to like 50, 54, some shit, maybe it wicks to 150, and then Moon Mission goes back on.
Yeah, let's go. Moon Mission.
I feel like Cardano's price movement is if Ripple weren't a scam. It's like the top 5 of like $1 coins that actually do things and aren't just like rotational scams for funding bloated teams.
Ironically, the reason why ADA has done so well is because it took up the mantle of Ripple. Ripple was a low price transactional shitcoin. Yeah. And that's exactly what ADA is. But I think I guess with like the lawsuit of Ripple and all that shit, the big boys saw it coming, right? And they shifted their profits to ADA. That's why it pumped up so much. And why Ripple's just like not doing shit right now.
So after I've gone into, I'm starting to think that the new look of a portfolio is to kind of, I don't know, unless you're doing leverage plays, why don't you just go like all in on ETH and then use the rest to just bullshit around with like Floki shit or something like that. I feel like that because like I almost want to take all my Link right now and just put it into ETH and forget about it. And I feel like it will do better than being in Link. Right?
Yeah, because Link, it has staking, but Ethereum, it has fucking ETH 2.0, the merger, right? Which is arguably like way more bullish. Might even like flip Bitcoin.
Never have staking, so.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like, people say like, oh, the Link ETH pair can't dump any further, but I beg to differ.
I beg to differ. Yeah, I will say, I'll just echo this, and it's kind of just a feeling I have. If this cycle is for real and Bitcoin starts getting its act together and fucking cleans its nose off after snorting all that coke after hitting an all-time high, ETH is going to hit fucking 10K, like, for sure. I would bet on that before most other things, honestly. Like, I feel like that's completely in the cards.
Yeah.
I think ETH going to 10K would, by nature, drag up a lot of other coins to $100. Like, I can see ETH dragging up Solana to like 500, Atom, Luna, AVAX, all that to 100 as well. Maybe even Link, you know.
Do you imagine Vitalik and Sergey kissing?
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, you know what that imagery gave me? The emotion that I was looking for was fear. It gave me fear. And there's good reason for that because it is going to be Halloween tomorrow. And I know I asked what you guys were going to be for Halloween before. So I guess I'll just kind of casually bring up and do the typical. Actually, I just saw the trailer for it, that new Scream movie. But what are some fucking scary movies that you guys like? Or if you even like them at all?
Looking at Tyson's portfolio swing is a fucking scary movie enough for me. And then like my portfolio swing is more like a psychological thriller. So
is it a political thriller?
Psychological, but okay.
Tyson's is a political thriller with the
Dude, I
statements that
fucking
he
watched
makes
this pretty
sometimes.
scary short film on YouTube a couple days ago.
Wow.
Okay.
It's called a walkthrough of my house, and like it's just literally this dude walking through this fucking like satanic Japanese house. It's pretty scary.
What?
Yeah.
Is it real?
No, it's a short film, so it's fake, but it's pretty good.
Okay, cool. All right, sick.
It sounds legitimately real. Ari, you got anything? You're just gonna.
I don't know. I haven't really watched a scary movie in a long time.
Damn. So you guys
I'll
just
be
aren't
honest.
even. You guys aren't in the festive spirit like at all.
Oh, dude, Halloween like is such a fucking American thing. Like it's such an American export to the rest of the world. Like it's so fucking stupid.
Let's
like
switch it up a
Halloween?
bit. Let's not talk about scary films. What's our biggest fear?
Oh my
Okay.
god. Yeah.
Never making it, probably.
Nah, that's a weak one. If it's financially related, then you're just never gonna make it
No,
anyways.
but no, and then no, as in like never making it, like just in life, like not like achieving nothing, and then like being like a number in someone else's fucking like I don't know, and just be like a bag of nothingness and never
Not
achieving
living
anything.
up to your expectations in your own mind, maybe.
Yeah, just never not becoming the person like you believe you could be. That's fucking soul crushing.
Damn, that was deep. I was gonna say like, go ahead.
The
I was
spiders.
gonna say like claustrophobia or some shit.
Yeah, right. Instead, he did some like existential like.
Imagine being stuck inside a moving washing machine. That'd be pretty
That would not be
horrifying.
fun.
That would be terrible. Holy shit.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be scary. It would just feel shit. Like you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't be shitting your pants. You'd just be
Well,
like, oh my
imagine
god,
waking
like
up
I
in it in
can't
the
stop
dark.
throwing up.
No, you would
Yeah,
die
or
from
like
that, man.
waking up buried alive. That'd suck.
That would suck.
would
I was
suck
gonna
really
say
bad.
buried alive, but I've had recurring dreams my entire life of giant and like bottomless indoor pools. I don't know why. I had a dream
Ugh.
about like a
What?
castle where like on the inside there was a pool like the size of a football field and it had no bottom to it. If
That's
you were and it
Kino.
was like no, it's fucking scary. So if he were to throw me into one of those and I would just drown in there, that's probably my biggest fear. And I know how to swim and everything. So I'm not white, but I know how to swim. So it's just like I don't know. I would have some issues with that. So maybe just giant bottomless pools. Yeah. The ocean kind of scares me a little bit sometimes too. But that's because jellyfish sting me in the balls, and that's happened multiple times.
Dude, one time I had this dream that the fucking mafia were trying to kill me, like Godfather style. So they tie like a concrete block around my ankles and like drop me off in the ocean. And like I could see myself die in that dream. It was so weird. Like
People always say if you die in your dream, you die in real life, but I don't. Is that true? Like I
No,
feel like
Yeah,
it's
I've died in my dreams. I've taken like
Yeah.
tons of fall damage in my
You just
dreams, and
get
I'm still
wrecked.
Full
alive.
damage.
dude, the scariest thing is like once you pass a certain point, you just like accept your death and you just feel so peaceful. So I wonder if like that's how people really feel.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude,
I don't
last
wanna die
night I
just
had a
yet.
dream where I was in it's gonna sound so zoomery. I was in a battle royale
Oh my god.
and I was like ziplining across these two mountains.
Oh my god.
And I looked down and I was going over my my primary school.
What the fuck?
So like I went down there and landed. And there was just dog shit everywhere.
What a weird dream. Jeez.
Oh, you
Did
could
you
say you shot
win?
up the primary school or something.
No, I woke up when I got shot.
Based.
It happened so suddenly, and it wasn't
Yeah.
even exciting. It was just someone came along, shot me in the stomach. I woke up. Wasn't that exciting?
Now you're just reminding me of another dream that I have that's recurring where I go to a bridge to like go to work, but like the normal procedure is everyone just like walks a tightrope across the bridge and like sometimes
Okay.
like that's how you cross. So just
Jesus.
imagine like a normal bridge like city to city, and instead you have to get out of your car and like walk across like a thin rope. And
Is
you
there like a
look
car
down.
park?
What?
Is there a car park where people keep their cars?
I can, didn't even think about the logistics of it.
And is there just like random cars that just are unattended because people fell off the fucking tightrope and died?
I
cars
guess
just there.
so. Because and then it's very normal. Like I'll see guys in like business suits with like suitcases being like, "Well, time to go to work," and they'll just walk across the fucking like thin bridge thing, like 1,000 feet. And then my dream always ends the same way. It ends with me falling off of that rope, and then that's it. And then I wake up. So
Dude.
that's scary.
Imagine being a balanced-let.
What if the tightrope is like life, and falling off it means you're going off the deep end in life?
Yeah.
Or what if you making it to the other side in your dream is actually you dying in real life?
So it's like a game, and if you ever make it to the end, someone just like stabs you or something like that.
Or no, maybe you'll make it across when you're an old man and you're actually passing of old age in your sleep.
Maybe, but when it happens now, it's absolutely terrifying. So, like, it's
Dude, one of
weird.
the best dreams I've ever had.
What?
I was fucking Sonic the Hedgehog, and I was just running through fields. It was sick.
You're literally an autistic boomer. You have dreams about Battle Royale and Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, are you gonna have a dream that you're gonna perm your hair and cut it short on the sides? Like, Jesus Christ. Well, you've definitely scared the shit out of me, that's for sure. So I'll have to call things there. But
one of my favorite dreams was I got sucked off by my friend's mum.
No.
Like it was in his house.
Why must you always bring up getting sucked off by shit? Like first it was a dog this episode.
No, I specifically implied I wasn't being sucked off by the dog. All right.
Yeah. It was a Freudian slip.
Did you want to be?
Tyson, it's not too late to make your dreams real, my friend. All I'm saying is that your friend's mom
will make the dream work, you know.
Around. There you go.
All right, you're my friend.
Yeah, what's up, bro? How can I help?
How can I help? How can my mom help? All right, fair enough. I'm gonna have to call it there. Have a good Halloween, guys. And I guess if you don't live in America, then fuck off. Enjoy whatever you do this weekend.
See you guys.
See you guys. Fuck pumpkins.